How do? Welcome. Glad to see everybody ready to roll. Are we going to make it to 500? Are we? It's getting close. It's really close. I think we're going to do it. We've got all the rest of the evening and tomorrow. If you don't know what I'm talking about, well, I'm sorry, but we'll maybe explain that soon. I am Mary Gunn. A Mary Gunn Fun, your intrepid host of In Review, which is Craft Roulette Part 2 featuring you. Our card contributors, and this week we have 453. Is that right, Patty Beck? 453 so far. And our members still can be putting those cards in till tomorrow night at midnight. Whoa! This show is going to have 3 acts. It's going to have mail call, and I've got some really spectacular mail to share. Some card slideshow, where we're going to look at some of the cards that have been sent in randomly. I don't pick them myself. I don't think I know I haven't. I haven't even gotten through it all yet, so I don't even know what's in there. There's so many. The ones I have seen are spectacular, and we had some great parameters, and you guys are having a lot of fun with them. And then what's that last one? Oh, yes, that last one, that really ornery one. And I'm getting away with it tonight, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, crafters and craftettes. Plus, it's adorable. The card is adorable. Anyway, it is the Whodunit, which is the interactive card detective game that we play every night that we're on In Review, where I try to steal a card, remake a card, case a card that I have stolen from the gallery, and you try to figure out whose card it is. There's usually, I counted last week, I think there were like 28, 25 detectives that were busy trying to crack the case. A lot of you just sit back and relax, and that's fine. But we always start with a bad dad joke. This bad dad joke actually comes from Russ, son Russ, who sent it to me. And he's on the bad dad joke wagon. I like it. But first, I want to tell you a little fact, because he sent me a little fact first. I forgot I was setting this up. Argentina is surprisingly cold. Did you know that? Argentina, in South America. We need some South Americans, by the way. So if you know somebody in South America, please share Craft Roulette with them. But Argentina, if you know somebody in Argentina, please send it. They're probably inside doing some crafts, some card making, things like that. They might enjoy the show. So but Argentina is surprisingly cold. As a matter of fact, it's bordering on Chile. That's pretty good. It's a geography joke. We love the geography. We love the science jokes and the geography jokes. All the jokes. We like them all. I do. I can tell when one's coming, and I can just start giggling away. And I think that's great fun. I hope you enjoy them too. First thing we're going to do is say thank you to our spin sponsors. This will be the last week that you can qualify to win a $25 gift certificate from Whimsy Stamps, the paper craft store. Waffle Flower. I talked to Nina today. I got to tell you why. It was so cute. A $25 gift certificate from Waffle Flower Crafts. I had to send her an email I got. Relatively Thoughtful is giving away a gift certificate. And it's more than $25, I think, but it's a UK to dollar thing, and I get confused. Right, left, brain, who knows? But we are very, very thankful for that. And Your Paper Insider is giving away a box of their papers. I do have a new box to show you tonight. So, to what I was going to tell you about, I emailed with Nina today, who owns Waffle Flower, because Susan Sirachi, and she told me how to say her name, won the gift certificate last week, and she wrote me a sweetest little note and said she never wins anything. And one time she had but she had won twice, but it'd been a long time. And one of the things she won was a tooth-shaped planter pencil holder. I thought that was pretty exciting. And then the other thing was a 6-foot stuffed rabbit, because she had suggested the name Scarlett O'Hare and had won that from, I think, Pizza Hut. But she'd won those two things. I think she's going to like shopping at Waffle Flower a lot more. But those other two are pretty memorable. So anyway, let's go down to Paper Cam and take a peek at some of this great mail I've got right here. I did go out to the best post office in Kansas City. Now, I must admit, I have only gone to one post office in Kansas City, and it is the Martin City post office, but it is the best. And I got this beautiful card from our friend in the UK, Mary Ann Hill, who is our jumper maker. She usually sits in the back seat or the back row of Craft Roulette and in reviews. So hopefully not during the evening too, because it's late there, but hopefully she's enjoying the show when she does watch this. This has some foiled paper. It's really pretty. She makes beautiful cards, and look how big and nice this is. I don't know. It is 8.5 by 5 3/4. What an interesting size. 8.5 by 5 3/4. And she's got beautiful gold paper going on there. Special wishes XX with some little gold hearts. Such care, such detail, such careful crafting. And she is our friend that always puts the little paper in like this, that just has it. I think it's so classy. And then she just has it folded in there, and I think that looks lovely. She is a nice lady. We really appreciate her. It was nice to get a card from you, Marianne. Thank you. Got another beauty from Lenine Jessie, using her relatively thoughtful products that you too can get. By the way, you can't. I did go over there and I need to print some off. But you can get their products free if you want. There's a couple sheets that you can print off if you have a nice colored printer, and make some things yourself. So look under events is what she told me. But look how cute this is. She said she made a card with this doggy for somebody who had lost their dog, and I think that's what she said, or maybe a dachshund or something. But it reminded the person so much of the dog they had just lost. Really fun, lots of pattern, lots of richness going on here. Beautiful flowers. There are beautiful, detailed kind of flowers, and realistic and not realistic at the same time papers. And beautiful job. She said she added the hat and the bow tie to the puppy dog. She's got some great big gems. I could put those on as earrings. And some layered kind of things where you can see the shadow. Isn't that pretty? I don't think that was probably not relatively thoughtful. And then she leaves them blank so I can move them on after a while, after we get done with them on the wall or on our door. So thank you again, Lenine, for introducing us to this great company. And Sally, thank you so much for you're great to work with, and you're just have great stuff. It's so fun to share your good stuff with everybody. I think everybody's enjoying it. Now, you guys may remember, we haven't had her on in a long time because she's got this little baby and it's very busy, but remember Ashley Young? She went in, hi Sally. She went into labor during the show one time, not while she was on the show, but on a September evening when she was watching Craft Roulette, she went into labor and she went and had her little boy Harrison. Well, this is some of Harrison's favorite books. She sent for get ready for the chocolate, get ready for JD. So that's our other game that's going on. And look at this cute card. That is just so classic for Ashley. We do miss her on the show. I know she's super busy. She's gone back to work. And it's, there's only so many hours in a week and a day. So, she wasn't on the show. However, Tina Wankanobi, she had been on the show in February, and I was one of the first ones to know about little Harrison, that he was coming. So it was pretty exciting. She makes these cute little scenes. If you can follow her over on Instagram if you want to find out where her socials are. You can find all our wonderful guests over on Associates, guest crafters on our menu on craftroulette.live, and there are links to all the socials. So you can see all her little styles, but she's an excellent little card maker. Look, she says, "G'day, JD." And these little things are all popped up, and it's very dimensional, and this is going boing. The coloring is so pretty on this. And then she's got this foiled. Yeah, that's just a sweet, sweet little note. She's a lovely, lovely lady, and I am so glad to have her in my world. Anyway, she said these are some of Harrison's favorite books, and she hopes, ready with the chocolate, JD will enjoy them too. So here's a real cute, I read them already. Here's a book about Hug. This little monkey can't get a hug. Everybody else is hugging. Isn't that pretty? Everybody's hugging, and he's, yeah! And JD and I do read, so this is all good. And then he says, Bobo, or she says, Bobo, and Mommy, and it's a happy day, and everybody hugs, and it's so sweet. Oh, it is cute. And then this one's cute, and I think, Tracy Fury, you could probably do something with this for an interactive, and it's Dear Zoo, and it's about how the zoo sends them different things, but something's wrong with all these animals. And they've got little flaps, interactives. Yes, you could do something with this. And then you have to find out what the animal was. Isn't that cute? Nicely made. And then at first I thought, I don't know if I'm smart enough to read this book. I figured it out. Yay. And then the frog is too jumpy, so they send him back. They keep sending these animals back. And then they find the one that's perfect, and it's a dog. Oh, it's so cute. I'm looking forward to reading these. And this is one of those touchy-feely books about the cow, how his nose is too rough. And I would think his nose would be too snotty. They're always so sliver. And fuzzy ears, soft ears. This is probably the first time when I read this afternoon, I stopped and went, I think this is the first time I ever touched a cow's udder. And probably the last, too, just in this book. Little horns, too shiny. And that's not my cow. The hooves are too bumpy. That's my cow. Its tail is so fluffy. Isn't that cute? I can see this would be a really fun book to read. And really, you can use these concepts in cards. You don't have to make books, just make a couple pages. Just 2 or 3. It'd be really fun. Yeah. So, that's right, Paula Rice, you have cows, don't you? Oh, do you get a lot of nose goobers when they sneeze on you? Oh my goodness. So thank you, Ashley. So nice of you to think of us. Thank you. We are having a good time. He is 4 months old, and he's really fun now. Laughing, thinks things are funny, all those kind of things. You can blow on his big old belly, and he's so happy. And kind of like, I don't know if I like this. Oh, yeah, I do like this. Got a new box of Paper Insider. Looking forward to seeing. I just peeked. But I got to show you, I did write a little book to JD because that was kind of what I was going to do. And I used Paper Insider paper. And he did like it because it was so shiny and pretty. Look how pretty those papers are, using a Trinity stamp die of their son. And it just is real cute. And we read it, and it was fun. And that was my little book. This is a little book I'd had laying around for years. And it's just perfect for a little JD book. So thank you, Paper Insider, for giving me such great, fun, shiny stuff to play with. So what's in here? Let's see. We got some EVO tag assortments. EVO is synthetic paper, and so it's an excellent choice for mixed media projects. Works well with alcohol-based inks, water-resistant, chemical-resistant, and tear-resistant. Bright white finish, polypropylene, uncoated, 16 mil. Well, that'll be nice. I'll have to think of something real special on that. And then they always send a little education insert here. And this is about Gmun Gold, Helium, Gmun Urban Gray, and Gmun Elazon Lama Wild. And it's a place in Germany, and it's the oldest, finest, and most eco-friendly paper mill. And so they included some papers from them. Kind of cool. This is like suede paper. It is is so soft. I could make one of those books and use this. It's pretty cool. I think it is very, very cool. This one has a nice texture to it, a wood grain, and it is textured. It has bumpies. I could make another book. It has some gray. Oh, there's something. Whoa, looky there. Trippy. Isn't that pretty? I don't know how they do stuff like this. I just don't even know. Oh, there's some Team Teal. Beautiful Team Teal. Their glitter paper does not shed as far as I can tell. There's got some with some iridescent shine to it. I think that's so splendid. I use so many little pieces of this stuff any way I can. It's almost like linen paper. There's a pretty silver charcoal blue. Wow. Oh, that one's pretty too. I just peeked in here. I really didn't look at it. Isn't that a pretty light green with some kind of flecks in it? Some kind of, I don't know, it's magic paper. There's my fancy pants paper. Some more sheen. Oh, wow, look at this. You can't really see it probably. It's got watermark flowers. Can you see it? Watermark flowers in it. Very special. Oh my goodness. That's so fun. Think of making a car out of this or something really spectacular. Or I have to be very careful about using this. I don't ever want to be careless because it's so pretty. Some beautiful cardstock. That's really thick. Some really pretty vellum-y, thick vellum with some gold splatter. Some nice basic cardstock. Even their cardstock is just so quality. Ooh, look at that beautiful gold. Is that the gold helium? You can't see how thick that is, but it's super thick. So if you want to do a 3D project, whoa, this would be great. This feels like leather. It's pleather. Kind of a coral with some leather. I could use this for faux leather. Oh my goodness. And some pretty peachy. Oh, look at how cute that is. Some vellum-y stuff. Vellum-y. Sounds like somebody's daughter. This is my daughter. I'm a paper crafter, and this is my daughter, Vellum-y. Here's some violet. It's very pretty. Team Purple, look at how happy you could be. There were some beautiful purples last time, too. I think they kind of like Team Purple. I won't say anything. I will adjust, but look how pretty those are. Even I enjoy these beautiful colors. Anyway, that's the package that is currently available for them. I don't know what package they would send out. You don't get a choice, but as far as I know, but who cares? It's all great stuff. So thank you, your Paper Insider. I look forward to using that paper for my next little book for JD. All right, very good. Well, let's hop on over to start a slideshow because we have lots and lots of cards to look at. This was episode 224. We had May Helms on. She's always a lot of fun, isn't she? She did have the 500 challenge throwdown, and that's what we're working on. So we can do it. I think so. The parameters are friendly. You have mini cards, a pretty day, scents or noses, and packaging. That was my card. I did the background by inking up bubble wrap, and several people did that, and you can see my little mini cards. My pretty day would always have some corally orange in it, and then Miss L Elephant has a large schnoz. So that was my card. It was a lot of fun to make. Bonnie Knack from Wisconsin sent in this cute card. She's got colors of green, blue, yellow. Butterfly smell flowers. Yes, I think they use their feet or something. Don't they do something remarkable like that? Anyway, that's really cute. Bonnie has sent in 165 cards. That's so many cards, Bonnie. And you also make sure that you send a you also leave a lot of little awesome card notes and things like that in the Facebook group. If you haven't joined us on our Facebook group, it is a nice little group over there. You can just join, look for Craft Roulette Show, that answer a few questions, and you get let in automatically. But if you do have some questions and things on the shows, a lot of times you can get some good answers. Sometimes maybe a wild goose chase, but sometimes you get a lot of good answers. So this is really cute. Look at her little butterfly and her beautiful background and that little package for her packages. Happy birthday indeed. Janet Jenkins from Virginia has now sent in 57. Looks like that guy's got quite a little mess on his antlers. I think so. Some of the scents were smelling, and some of them were giving scents. Some of them were receiving scents, and some of them were giving scents. By the way, I went to Yankee Candle today. If you're gonna have some money to go into that store and get something. They have a candle called Afternoon Scrapbooking. I have it burning in the other room, and I don't have the strongest sense of smell, but it doesn't have much odor. I'm pretty surprised. So I just got a little one. It's not very big because I thought the big ones were like $36 or something. I don't want to spend that much and not like it. So I have it, and it's not horrible. It's just underwhelming at this point. But maybe as it burns, it'll get a little more strong. But it's fun. I thought, I needed to do the test, and so I am testing it. But maybe your nose will smell it differently. So yes, they should have some kind of paper smell if they're going to do that, right? Yeah. But too strong of smells can be really obnoxious too. Yeah. Oh, I don't know. Anyway, we have a lovely store, and it was like walking into I think the same people were there that had been there from 15 years ago when I went in there last time. We'd all aged about 15 years too. It just looked like my little peer group, like we'd always gone to Yankee Candle. And by golly, we were still there. Anyway, this is a cute card with the little stuff all over his antlers. Always very, very fun. The scents was used live tree branches for decoration. Very nice. And you've got your little package there. We had several Christmas cards, which is really fun. I like it very much. There's quite a bit of Christmas in July going on, so you'd already caught the bug, it sounds like. Donna W. from Canada, set 23. Oh, this is a pretty card. 2 cards. There were multiple cards, too. There were multiple cards with the mini cards. You guys, May made like 6. And so you kind of caught that bug, and that was fun, too. If you are a member, you can always add extra cards as a bonus in the bonus gallery, too. So that's kind of fun. Floral scent for background and candy scent for celebration. Those are cute. I like that how you have those definitions as the focal point and then the shaker and everything. Use twine and acetate. So smart. It's fun to see how you used it. Do you guys do this? You go through when you're looking at the cards, and you try to figure out how the parameters were used before you read about it? Because sometimes it's really, and then you can't find it. Yeah, oh no. You got to figure it out. That was I liked those a lot. Lisa Wolfgang from Delaware. We have so many first timers this time too. It's going to be a great celebration on Friday. Her 4x4 card. You can see the pretty beach. Oh, it's a beach. Beautiful day at a beach color card. Mushrooms, the smell of mushrooms being grown. Yep, they're definitely a smell. And the packaging is from Tim Holtz Ephemera. Yeah, you were stretching it. Some of the ways you use packaging was a bit of a stretch, but at the same time, we would just have countered with, well, do you think that is packaging? And yep, you wouldn't have put it on the board if you didn't think so. So, Lisa, this is so pretty with that pretty little blue bird and all the browns and the texturing that you've got going on there. It's really pretty. You are beautiful just the way you are. Very nice. Kimberly Perry, there's one of those little scene cards from Ohio. This is her 14th card. Look at those cute little happy bees. Oh my gosh, I was outside today. By the way, I am quite the farmer right now. I have so many zucchinis, and I think I might have to make a zapple cake or a zapple pie. And then I also have a lot of tomatoes. Feeling pretty farmery. But I saw a locust. It was like almost savage because there was a locust killer bee. It looks like a enormous wasp, and it's not. But it's they killed the locust, and he was dragging him along. He tried to climb up a slippery thing. He fell back down. It was so much drama. And finally, he got over to a crack in the sidewalk, and he took him down underneath. And that's where they stayed. As far as I know, I got out. But it was a savage scene of nature, and I observed it. But to a nicer part of nature, the other day I was driving home, and I looked up in the sky, and there were 3 bald eagles flying above one of the creeks nearby. It was so pretty. So anyway, I digress, but Kimberly Perry did not digress. She got her card in. Nicely done. And she's got flowers, a lot of flowers too, which is very fun. And the scent attracts bees. Our bees, we get bumblebees on our bird feeder, which I think is kind of funny. But they get thirsty too, I guess. The honey is packaged in the jar. Nice one, Kimberly. Very, very cute. I like that you did a slimline. Marjorie from Sheboygan, which is one of my favorite sounding towns, has sent in 78 cards. She's got mini cards. Look how cute they are. I just like them so much. Flowers smell so good. She packaged each one in paper wrap and tied. That's very clever. It's a cute card. Look at those bows and everything, how she did that. It's really a cute card, Marjorie. I'm glad you sent that in. 2 mini cards attached to each bouquet. I like those mini cards. I really do. I'm glad I made them that way too. Nicely done. Thank you so much. Gwen Simmons sent in some lavender, which has a beautiful scent. She says, another slam dunk set of parameters, Mr. Wheel. Very good, Gwen. And she did some paper wrap, bubble wrap pouncing in the background. I remember reading about it. Pretty way to do that little frame. That's a nicely ornate, bumpy frame, and it looks good. And then you've got the flowers. I wonder how you did that. Let me guess. I'd love to guess. Did you ink the stamp and then spray it with a little water before you stamped? Or did you just... I think you stamped it. But it looks cool. I like it a lot. That's your 108th card? Wow, girl. Neat. Well done. Diana Marquez from Florida sent in her 14th card. Looks like a shaker to me. She asked her daughter to guess how she used the parameters, which is a really fun game. And she thought the fortune teller was the nose, because she knows, and that was very clever of her. The floral scent, is that like a penguin fortune teller? Packaging used to create was how she did the packaging was for the shaker. The garden with pink purple flowers in a blue sky. That's really pretty. Nice background. Real nice background. I've seen your future and you must shake. Real fun, Diana. Thank you. Anita Solars from California now has sent in 56. Look how pretty this is. Wherever there is a Christmas, an evergreen tree, she loves the scent. Yeah, those who have artificial trees love a good Yankee Candle pine candle too. I keep one around for just that very reason. But the standard mini slimline is 3.5 by 6. That's really cute how you have the little packages all lined up and the pretty papers and the glitter and everything. More glitter, please. I like it. Pastel colors for a cheerful and make a pretty day. It really is pretty. Yeah. It's hard to know which one to go sometimes with, you know? So it's fun. I think you did great, though. I like that, Anita. It's different. Agnes Hearn from Oregon, 98. You're getting close to Mug Club. You have a little cupcake there with a candle and some fruit and some packages. Happy birthday. The scent of fresh baked cupcakes. That sounds so good. Oh, here we go again down that food trail. Gift wraps in pretty packaging. Yep. That's cute, Agnes. I like that you use that bright, dark pink. Here it comes. You see it? Did you feel the yawn coming? I stifled it. But it's coming. It's right in my parotid. Anyway, the pretty pink, dark, great proportion, happy birthday sentiment looks good. How about one more before I yawn? Heather A. from Michigan. Skunks. There's some really cute skunks. Skunks, and the phrase includes scent. Very smart. Look at that nice little postcard, or the envelope too. Those are cute little skunks in paper airplanes. The packaging is the envelope that she made for the card. Pretty day, blue skies, green grass, pink, yellow, flower suds, something. My card is a mini size. It's 4x4. Yeah, that was a fun way to do it too. You're waiting for the yawn? Yawn. Okay, I'm in. Oh my gosh, I am so tired. It's not even funny. I put so much concealer on tonight. I looked in the mirror and I went, I used to tell, I have dark areas around my eyes anyway. I was like that from birth. And they probably went, oh, is this child sick? But anyway, that's just how it was. And so then when I do get tired, I really do look like a raccoon. And so my daughters I remember one time I was putting them in bed and they were going, Mom, your eyes are so dark around your eyes. And I've got these light blue green eyes, right? So they're weird. And I said, well, that's because my grandmother was a raccoon. And so we always talked about Grandma Racky. And we still talk about Grandma Racky. Grandma Racky had multiple species of husbands too. It got very interesting. But I used them all. I used them all for excuses. So I was vibing with Grandma Racky for sure today. Thank you, everybody, for sending in those cards. I do hope we get to 500. And I know we have a lot of maidens that have helped us. And we did get, there's a bunch of first-timers. And we have quite a few new members, too. So they get a little extra time. Nothing like buying time, is there? So those were great, though. And that's just a little taste of what you'll get over on the gallery. And we will be having the gallery slideshow before Friday's show with Vicki Ruda. So make sure you get over there at 6:10. It's all programmed, so we don't choose what cards are going to show up. And then we will be having an extended parade of achievements. So that'll be really, really fun. I like it a lot. It's going to be good. It's going to be real fun. And I will get some sleep before that. So it's time. Boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, crafters and craftettes. It is time to play Whodunit. That means it is time for you to get on your Sherlock heavy thinking hats and try to catch me, because we're going to play a good game. I can see my card. I think I've got it. I don't know if you're going to get it. I think this may be it. This may be the week. Nobody's going to catch me this time. Anyway, the object of the game, Whodunit, is to be the first card detective to correctly solve the mystery of who done it and provide the clue that broke the case wide open. The details are I will be making a card based on a card from the most recent episode's gallery. My project will be inspired by the selected card, but it will not be a perfect copy. There will be clues in my project, but it won't be as easy as finding one because they could be quite hidden. They may be altered. They may be a little bit disguised. Or a lot. They could be a lot altered, a lot changed, and a lot disguised. But when I show you the reveal, you'll say, I see how she did that. At least I hope. To play the game, you must be present during the live stream to participate. You need to have the correct gallery on craftroulette.live open to look for clues. There it is by Craft Roulette up there. To solve the mystery, type @craftroulette in the chat, followed by the name of the crafter you believe inspired my card and the clue that you found. Be the first to solve the mystery of who done it correctly in the live chat, and you'll be tonight's winner. Our winner will win an OG, a Krog, yes, the original giveaway, a handmade card with an itty bitty gift. I sent some things out today. June birthdays, you've got a big surprise coming. You've got some cards coming to you. I know. Maybe they'll get there before August. We can always hope. Hi, Amy. Nice to see you here. Yes, and then somebody has, oh, there it is. Paula Rice says, this is how you do it. @Craft Roulette. Is it Merry Gun fun with the elephant and package? Yes. Well, yes. This is, did you remember this guy is on a, so happy. Such a happy elephant. Okay, are we ready? Was I going to do another one? Oh, what do I hear? Well, hello, Decoy Duck. How are you tonight? I just glad. Do you think I'm going to get away with it tonight? You do, don't you? You can see that card right over there, can't you? And you think, you know, I'm going to get away with it tonight. Well, do you have anything you need to tell these people? Because I think they're going to need to hear it from you. That's right. His quack means good luck in duck. All right. Here we go. Step 1. I have 18 steps. 18. That's the only way you're going to catch me, is just because there's so many steps. Do I have a card base? Nikes, I don't. Nope, it's not. Hang on. Not the fastest start I've ever had. Okay, that's my card base. Slow mode is on. That means if you guess or have something to say, it will take a minute before you can speak again. All right. Cool Mary here. Yo quiero Taco Bell. This one. Are you mystified? I would be. Quite frankly. I would be crazy mystified. Once again, we have a million things to make a simple card. Look at all you guesses. Just ringing the bell. Boing. I did have Taco Bell yesterday. That card that Lauren made reminded me of a card that I made a couple years ago on a YouTube channel called Fun University, FUNN, as you can well guess. We're not active over there anymore, but it does have some okay content. And one of them was a crazy card I made using Taco Bell for supplies, and it was based on if you were traveling, and you didn't have the right supplies for craft roulette and you didn't want to miss, what could you do? So I made the dumbest card, but I used little containers like that. Maybe I'll use it tonight. You just don't know yet. But it was crazy. It was a kooky card. But kind of fun. How big is this? Oh, I've already cut that. Okay, how tall is it? I had gone on, I used to walk more, and I would find trash, and I've told this story multiple times, but I would find trash and I would take pictures of it to send it to my friends Aline and Frances. And one of the times there were just like multiple packets of Taco Bell. So sad. The spices. The nicest guy was the guy at the window yesterday. He was like, "Is it going to rain? I love it when it rains." And I was hoping it would too. We were both hoping for rain. But we didn't get our way. Okay. Doing pretty. I'm moving right along. I really am. Here's some fancy pants paper from your paper insider. Don't need too much. Maybe a little more. I keep putting my trimmer on top of my instructions. Oh, I must have forgotten some of my to do some of my instructions. You're doing a good job of guessing. Everybody is working so hard. I like seeing what you guys are coming up with. I hope you enjoyed the parameters this week, and if you haven't made your card, I hope you will still consider joining us. It's going to be it's kind of like, I started on the 500 week. It's kind of a a fun thing to be able to claim. Okay, that's that. That's that. Okay. Doing pretty well here, I think. Pretty gray at this point, isn't it? Oops. Didn't fold it right. No corner rounder for me tonight, I guess. Old school. However, the corner rounder was instrumental for me to start paper crafting because I thought it was so cool. That looks good. Oh, you guys are really guessing. Me do it. This may be the week. This could be the start of something big. Really, really big. This next? Nope. Is this next? Nope. This, however, is next. Be smart about this because I don't have much of it. Oh yeah, I know now. What guessers you are. Mr. Producer is keeping his eye on the prize there. See who will crack the case. You don't really have to, Mr. Producer. I'm getting away with it this week. I mean, seriously. Seriously, it's my turn to shine. My show. I should be able to get... It's like The Fugitive. He just got away forever. Until the last show. But it wouldn't be the last show if I got away with it. We've been doing this a long time, this show. And we called it, Guess Who? For a while. And then we changed it to Whodunit, which is very cute. Mr. Producer liked it better. I think it works just fine. Plus, it's fun to be able to write Whodunit. It's one word, and it's kind of a fun word thing then. Okay, that's that. Okay, we're doing fine. Rosy cheeks. Too rosy. Sunscreen, after all. Oh, I told you this is going to be a good one. Do you think it's that you just thought it was going to be a really good one, so you haven't gotten it yet? Or am I really doing it? This is my packaging, which is just some beautiful tissue paper. I know you guys keep your tissue paper. I know it. So do I. It's just pretty. Oopsie. I have made these little kind of cards for a long, long time. Uh-oh. Oh! What? Somebody got me. I thought... I got to... Only had 4 more. 4 more. I would have gotten away with it. 4 more. Some dirty rat and frazzin collared me once again. Someday I'll learn crime doesn't pay. Got me. I can't believe it. It was so cleverly disguised. Well, let's see. I'll let you keep guessing for a few more minutes. Somebody's already cracked the case. So the timer will go off, or the slow mode will go off. That's a sticky little thing. I love these little cards. I do. You can make them into anything. Anything you want. Or even don't want. All right. Stick that there. He's going to have a lot of whiskers. Cut some of those off. Just need a lot of whiskers. Like, maybe if I'd had a few more whiskers or feelers, I could have avoided being caught. Somebody's pretty cagey. It's Sherlock himself. All right, I think we better figure it out. Why did I have the Taco Bell there? Because I could. All right, here we go. Oh my goodness. Was the Taco Bell a decoy? Yes, it was a decoy. That's why it was there. I cased Rebecca Feltner, sometimes known as Beck Ann, and she added pearls to the top of her little tutu. But I was about to add pearls to the top of his little shoes. Colleenberg, you got me again. I think you have caught me before. You high crimes and misdemeanor catcher. So this was Rebecca Feltner is one of the people that do. We don't ask people to like, hey, you want to use these parameters and make a process video? They just do it on their own. And we have a place for them to, if they're members, to submit them and then have it associated with their Craft Roulette page, which is a new thing too, a Craft Roulette page, community page. So, and there's also a new Craft Roulette community process video page, which has all of the current members' process videos. So there's a lot of things that are going on that website, but I wanted to just celebrate one of our crafters that goes the extra mile and does a little video for us very, very frequently. So by the way, if you want to find her, you can find her on Craft Roulette's website. Just use the search feature on a gallery, and it will come up her name, and then you can follow through and find out where she is and find her YouTube channel. I know she has 794 subs, and it's kind of a fun thing to be able to support our process video creators too. I love doing that. So let's see how we did this. The mini card. She had a mini card on her card. Mine is a mini card itself. And I thought how she had her mouse on that little mat and everything kind of looked like it could have been a mini card. So I went ahead and made mine a mini card. I was going to go ahead and put a happy birthday or best wishes inside, but I ran out of forgetfulness. Or no, I had plenty of forgetfulness. I ran out of memory. That's what it was. She had orange, yellow, blue, pink, and gray. I had pink, blue, gray, and blue, green in my little thing. And then I added a little bit of yellow for my cupcake, just like her cupcake was yellow and blue. She had a gray mouse with a tutu. That was the one that has a nose. And, you know, mice can stink too. But I did a gray mouse with a tutu as well. She had a cupcake wrapper for her packaging. I had a cupcake wrapper for my packaging, along with some tissue paper for her tutu. So that was kind of how I worked it out. I hope that makes sense. These little cards, if you play it better than I did, you can fit them into a regular card, but you can also bend their arms in and their feet in if you want to make a bigger one and put them in smaller envelopes. And then when they get there, they can, you can also bend them so their little feet are sticking out when they sit. And they're adorable. I've made cats and dogs, and a friend of mine made a bat and rabbits and all sorts of things. It's one of my favorite go-tos. And you can do any size. You can do, when I first started making them, they were mini slims, and they were so cute. So try them. They're a lot of fun. And you can decorate them so very many ways. I hope you have fun making those. Congratulations to Colleen Berg. That was quite a case to crack, let me tell you. Oh, I got clear to 14. The only thing else I had was the belt eyes, make the cupcake, and fold in the arms. See, I haven't folded in the arms. Well, for Pete's sake, who knew? All right, well, let's give a cheer for our friend Colleen. That was really good work. And there are those members that we always talk about. We do appreciate each and every one of them. If you cannot afford this or it's a complete hassle, don't worry about it. Just give us a thumbs up, subscribe, send us to your friends, share it with your friends, and leave glitter in our world. We appreciate it. Make sure you contribute this week so we can get to 500. Whatever works, you know, you just got to make it work. But I'll tell you what, I could have been a bronze member for months to buy and not buy that little candle. It was so expensive. So anyway, that's just what you do. You get to trade off whatever. We do have a happy birthday call tomorrow at 1. It's not at noon, it's at 1 because I have a dentist appointment. Ooh. So, it's just for an exam. It's for my exam and for him to go, oh, I got an annuity right here in this chair. Yeah, well, she'll be paying their bills for a while. Anyway, those are our wonderful, wonderful members. We have that. And then Saturday, we do have our gold our crop at noon. So we look forward to that. And we thank you very, very much. There's a lot going on over on the membership site. Just poke around when you're over there. There is a lot. And then also poke around on the Craft Roulette site because there's a lot over there that's new for everybody too, that's open. You can always, always, always contribute your card and project every week without being a member. Yeah. Join us Friday for Vicky Rudo, and she'll be joining us in the middle of the night in the UK for episode 225. We look forward to having her back on. Hopefully, Adrian will be all spiffed out in his sequin jacket, and we'll be able to have a nice evening together. She's a lovely, lovely crafter. I look forward to catching up with her. I see her on Zoom calls, but it'll be always fun on the show. Thank you so very much. Plan a big one right on the nogs of creativity. And we will see you next Wednesday for another round of Whodunit on In Review, and Friday for Craft Roulette. Thank you. Look forward to reading your comments. Nighty night.